Have you ever woken up tired, not in your body, but in your soul? You slept enough, you didn't do much, but somehow everything still feels heavy. Psychology shows that people who are always tired, but not physically, aren't lazy or weak. They're emotionally exhausted. They carry invisible weights that no one else can see. Because when your mind never rests, no amount of sleep can make you feel alive again. These are the people who overthink every word, every silence, every small change in someone's tone. They care too much, feel too deeply, and hold on to emotions that were never theirs to keep. They spend their days pretending everything's fine, while their inner world quietly collapses under the pressure of holding it all together. Psychologists describe emotional exhaustion as a state of chronic stress, suppressed emotion, and mental overload. It's not just sadness, it's a complete draining of the self. It happens when you've been strong for too long, when you've shown up for everyone else but never had space to fall apart yourself. And the hardest part? No one really notices. Because emotionally tired people rarely show it. They smile, they help, they make jokes, but inside, they're running on empty, trying to convince themselves they're okay. They don't rest because resting feels guilty. They don't cry because they've learned it doesn't change anything. They don't ask for help because they don't want to be a burden. So they keep moving, keep functioning, until one day they realize they've forgotten what peace even feels like. Psychology calls this emotional numbness, when the mind shuts down as a way to protect itself. It's not that you don't feel anything, it's that you've felt too much for too long. Your brain switches from feeling to surviving. You stop reacting. You stop caring. You just exist. If this sounds like you, it's not because you're broken. You're just tired of fighting battles no one sees. Tired of pretending you're fine. Tired of being the strong one for everyone else. And maybe, just maybe, tired of waiting for someone to ask, "How are you really?" But here's the truth. Being emotionally tired doesn't mean you've failed. It means you've cared in a world that often doesn't. It means you've given love, time, and effort without receiving the same energy back. And now your soul just wants to rest. Healing doesn't always mean doing more. Sometimes it means doing less. Resting. Disconnecting. Letting yourself be human again. Not productive, not perfect, just present. So if you're always tired but don't know why, maybe your body isn't asking for sleep. Maybe your heart is asking for peace. And that kind of rest doesn't come from a nap. It comes from finally allowing yourself to stop being fine and start being honest.